Hi, it's a constant angler. Hopefully that's in focus there. I'm up on the river again. I'm after some chub and I'm going to try and use cheese paste. I've also brought some meat with me. I do have bread as a backup, but the cheese paste should work. I lost a couple of fish on cheese paste in the last video. I didn't actually show you it. It was too long as it was. And I'm just roving around. I've baited up lots of swims. You look here all the way down as far as the eye can see, and I'm going to come back to them, work my way back down to the car, drop in them as I go, and hopefully pick up some chub. So I've got myself a Daiwa Black Widow 3000 LT bait runner reel there. That's loaded with 8-pound line. That's on my TFG gear, compact all-rounder. I don't know whether you can buy these anymore. You might find them up on eBay. It's a Matt Hayes' old tackle company, and I think it was anyway. And I can have that at 8 foot or 10 foot. And I've got a quiver tip on there, 2 ounces at the minute. And then I've got my simple running lead link there, which I've got a couple of split shot on. I'll show you that. Hopefully that'll focus in more detail in a minute. Did show up in my last video, so you can always go back and watch me catch some chub in the last video. And I got a 5-pound Preston Powerline hook link with a Drennan Barbel XT size 8 hook there. Nice size, nice sharp hooks. No glint on them. It's got the Teflon coating. I'm quite impressed with these, and they keep the hook points well at the moment for the ones I've used. So yeah, great. So let's get on and fish this swim behind me, which I've baited up already. Never fished up this far up. I've pushed a bit further up today in the hope of catching some chub. Fishing, so it's just nice to fish some new water, isn't it? So join me, see how we get on. Right, we're going to stay here a second because I just had a little look below this snag, and there's another snag below that, which, to be honest, the whole bit looks more fishable from this end. I'm hoping to draw fish up to me, so just with a combination of meat, which is just ordinary spam. This has been frozen, this. I'm just going to break some up to just introduce some out there. I'm hoping to draw some fish up. Now there's some darker spam here, and this I've lightly fried in soy sauce and garlic powder, and that's what that kind of crust is. It smells beautiful. Froze this when I got home last time, and I've got this. I'm using it on the same rig, just as a change bait. And all I've done is hooked it through. I normally use a baiting needle, but I can't find it, and then passed it back through the side, or twisted it and pulled it in. Oh, there's a bang. Do you see that bang then? Yeah, we got one. Oh yes, he's going. Let's keep him away from the snag. Come on. Drag's too bloody light. Nice chub on the meat. Is he still there? I thought I lost him. Yeah, he's a nice size one, this one. There you go, a little bit of a change bait. And we got one. It's obviously quite shallow though, because he come right up in the water. He's not bad size. Pleased with that. Yeah, very lovely Chinese meat, as I call it. Right, leave him there. There we go. Tight to him and show you this beautiful autumn chub. Come on. There's several of these snags here, so I'm just going to put a bit of meat in on the way up. There's some lovely spots here. Wow, look at this. Another snag here, we can fish this. I think what we'll do is come up and fish this, get all the gear down. We'll bait this up now. Must be chubby there. It's very shallow behind that tree. Can't see any fish there, but I would think that's very shallow there. They'd be out right out there if they are on the edge of the crease, but it's got to be worth a go, I think, around here. Lovely open up here area here. Just do that. Get them out there in this crease here. I think what we'll do is we'll come here, we'll upstream ledger to there, around here, maybe there. Look at that. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning. There's so many choices to swim here. It's just Chub angler's paradise right here. Shallow's right up there. Deeper bit here. This pool here is really interesting me. I could try to float here beautifully. It's gonna cautiously got this bit here. Oh yeah, there's got to be something over there, isn't there? Oh well, that went. I have to get in the river. Alright, I'm going to start off with paste. That doesn't work, we'll try the meat. The paste can be a little bit more instant, I find. So I've made this with short crust pastry. It's just a lovely consistency, a nice big lump. Dip it in the water first, age of casting, wind it up a bit. So I need to get under here. I'm going to walk up here now, and I've already put some bait up in this stretch. I'll cast up just so I can make a nice cast without hopefully hitting that tree. It's got bits that come off it, so it's a bit awkward. I'm not going to get right up in the pocket, but somewhere near it, and see what happens. I think people fished here. There's stick floats in the tree. So I'm just going to hopefully, yeah, that'll do. Back off down here. Hopefully let the fish do the rest. Now, I got asked when I did the last one about my rig why that backstop's there. I mentioned about it when I'm upstream ledgering. With a heavier lead, it will show quicker. That's what I meant to say. So they can pull the line through it, they'll hit that backstop, and boom, it'll go. So it's like a bit of a boat effect, semi-boat rig. So that's about the distance I've got, about 12 inches between the bottom float stops and the top. When you're fishing light link ledgers like this, they can move that whole thing because the link ledger is not that heavy. It's just heavy enough to hold the deck, basically, or to bounce along to where you want it to be. And so it's harder to register, but as they pull, hopefully, because it's got that backstop, just a little tremble. Oh, just had a back thing then. There, I had a drop back then. Finish what I was saying. Hopefully, if they pull, they'll hit that stop. Something will happen on the rod tip, and you can connect. But yeah, that was a drop back bite. Blimey. Thought someone would be there. The beauty with the link ledger is it's unobtrusive as well. It doesn't make a massive thump when you chuck it in. It makes a sound like some bit of bait dropping in the water. Something more natural. Funny, I couldn't get a bite on the meat the other day. It was all cheese paste or bread, and then the meat has brought us a fish today. Get a bit of meat out ready. Let's rough the edges up a little. and we've had one drop back so far. But no, I think it's almost too far away to fish the cheese paste, because unless they really grab it, I'm not going to know. And little fish can peck at it and make me think I've got a bite. So I'm going to go back with the meat next cast, because a good sized chub, like little fish can't really do much with that, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of dace in here, which I'm sure will nibble at the edges, but not enough to really give me much of an indication anyway. You'll be able to take that. You know, pretty much the only fish that's going to take that is a chub, and they're going to have it. With the cheese paste, you know, other fish can just pull it out in a bit, giving me little indications and things like that. And I think that might be what's happening. There might be a pocket of dace or something in there, and they're nibbling at this cheese paste. A good solid chub would probably really wrench it off, but I would have expected that to have happened already. Just stunning. All we need now is for the tip to wrap around. Yeah, something's going on again and again. I'm wanting to hit that. Oh, yeah, got something. Oh, he's off. Just say we just want the tip to wrap around, and it did, didn't it? I'll try, says it's to hand, a bit of cheese paste. Nice big lump of gooey, stinky cheese paste. Oh, there's the point. I wonder where the point was. I like to have a little bit of that showing. Drop it in the river for a second. There we go. And then I'm just going to flip this roughly where I put it before. It's actually a bit further down. I'm actually going to put it in the rest this time. We're going to have a move as soon as I've finished devouring my sandwich. And normally when I do this, I get a bite. Yeah, there you go, see? We got a chubby. Has to be, doesn't it? Don't know, actually. Yeah, it's a little chub. We'll hand that one out, there you go. Oh, get the sun that way. I've moved again. I've moved down to my favourite pool. It's really hard work up there. I had a couple of fish, one nice 2-pounder and a little small chub. I'm going to try and fish this crease line on this side. I might even put the old bit of bread flake on or something. So there might be some nice roach in here. But I'll probably stick with the meat and the cheese for the chub. Give it a go here. I was going to go back up down where I came from, but unfortunately the cows are just all over the place there, so don't upset them. Oh, that was a thump then. Yeah, got it. Feels like a chub. Nice one too. One is in that current. But yeah, we got a chub. He's coming up in the float, and this is a bloody big dace. Or a trout. Don't be a trout. No, it's a chubbington. Oh, there he's going. Yeah, we got one. We got another. Not a big one, but it's a proper one. There we go. There we go. He's about a pound and a half or so. Let's go and he's a couple of pounds. He's in lovely condition. Not quite a couple of pounds. Let's not exaggerate. So we got another one. Let's unhook it. He's only a pound and a half maybe. Hooked in the side. That was on the meat again. Had a rattle or two. Thought something was going on. You can get him to behave. There we go. Nice. Put the arms wide out. Looks massive. But just very happy with that. Lovely little chub. Autumn chub. Off he goes. Let's stay. See if we can catch some bigger ones. So doing something different again now. We're going to put the meat on and wrapped it in a bit of cheese paste. And they both work. They've both caught for me today. The meat seems to be the thing that's they're really liking, which is good because it's another bait I got here. I quite happily come up with a tub of spam, you know, with my soy sauce and some garlic powder with it. Quite happy to do that and just fish with that this time of year anyway, to get confidence that, you know, it'll catch me chub. Same with the cheese paste and same with a loaf of bread. Give me maggots and I'll trot it or feed them and catch dace and maybe chub and hopefully some nice roach. When I fished this pool last time, that is what I was getting. I was just casting it out there on the edge of the flow, or in here, and I was picking up roach. Something's going on now. And then I got a £7 fluorocarbon hook trace because the 5.5 pound I was using, there were a few snags where I was up further, and I'm getting bites, you know. I don't need a fine down like that. If I'm after chub, if I'm after silvers, then I'd use something like 3. But no, we're all right. We had a lot of ebbing and flowing on the rod tip there as the flow changes. Maybe bits of rubbish catch on the line. But that one wrapped it around and was gone. I'll probably take the sunglasses off now, can I? Yeah. Sun's starting to go down now. I'm guessing it's a good 3:30 or so, maybe 4 o'clock. So we're just looking to catch a few more fish, aren't we, on the cheese paste and the luncheon meat that we got here. It's so easy to make that luncheon meat. Just cube it, pull it apart, different sizes. There's a rattle. Here we go, we're gonna have a fish. No, I missed that one, I did it too early. Age. Bait's gone. But yeah, I got some chub out there interested by the look of it. Hopefully we'll pick up another one. Yeah, so it's good, isn't it? Simple bait. You can make your cheese paste up. I'll have to do that at home and film it. That's what everyone seems to do, isn't it? Yeah, I should have thought about that one then. It didn't massive it around. It was probably chopping at the cheese paste around the edges, you know, like we do. Eat the chocolate. Well, I don't. I stick them all in my mouth. But a lot of people nibble around the edges, don't they? I'm just a gannet. Oh, that's way across in the flow. So if I hold it and pull it across to where I want it to be, there we go. And then the current should do the rest for me. Yeah, it's that simple. You make a big batch of it up that'll last you all winter if you want. I'm going through today though. I'm baiting up with it and whatnot. Very simple to make. I'm just using a roll of the ready rolled. Oh no, I don't know if it has a bite or not. I had to strike it. Ready rolled pastry. 150 grams of Stilton. This has been made with red Leicester. And basically I've put about 400 grams of that in. The stinkier the red Leicester the better. All these things. This wasn't this was just cheap stuff. And then I'm adding just have a smear of it this time. I'm adding some of that blue cheese flavour, stuff we put in our own food, that is. It's not an essential oil from NutraBaits or anybody. It is exactly what you can use in your own cooking. I bought it one night on eBay after a couple of beers and thought I'd give it a whirl, and it's always done me good. And then there's someone told me about this this sort of spice, sort of Indonesian asakafle. I don't know what it's called. I really will have to do the video to show you. And I put a good tablespoon of that in, and I put a lot of garlic, about 3 tablespoons of garlic powder in with that. Don't think you do the garlic, to be honest. Yeah, and I just mix it all together, and that seems to be about bang on the right consistency. What I got today, you want something that's really quite pliable. It's not that cold, the water, yet, but it is. But in the middle of winter it will get very cold and it'll make your bait go hard, and if you have it too hard to start off with, it'll be too stiff on the strike. It won't come off on the strike. You don't want it to come off on the cast. It'll come off very easily when a fish is interested. You want to be able to pull through it and set the hook though quite easily. Come on, Chub. I'm getting itchy feet again. What we're going to do is sort of get ourselves ready to move, because we are losing the light, and there are a couple of cracking little swims down there that I bait up earlier that I think just a bit of cheese paste straight in will get me a fish quickly. And I'll put that fish back in the pool. Can spook fish. Oh, there's something. Come on then, Chub. Oh, that's definitely a fish, I think. Yeah, got one. Well, there's my decision made for me, because we got another chub on now. And just keep him on, we'll be alright. He's going well as well. He's coming right up in this current again. Shot right out into it. I don't know what they're doing, these fish. Yeah, it looks like a chub, I think. Got to be a chub, innit? About similar size to the last one, so not huge, but we're catching some, aren't we? So maybe we won't move. We're catching fish, getting bites, catching fish. A little bit bigger, this one. Nearly bumped him off with a net. Yeah, a little bit more weight. Right. Put that down. He's a little bit more battle scarred, this one. The last one was beautiful reds. He's hooked right in the scissors. Meat is ruling the day. I know, right? Good solid bites from the. Oh, yeah, that's a bump down, isn't it? Ah, missed it. You tit age. Got excited. That was a bump and a half.